Moral Gamers, welcome back. We're taking a look at Dungeon Hunter Alliance. I love me some dungeon crawlers, and this is no exception to that. So, how's Dungeon Hunter Alliance gonna stack up? Keep watching. Hey, Game Loft! You got a good game finally, something that doesn't feel generic. Or does it? Dungeon Hunter Alliance is basically, you are a dead king, resurrected. Now, with the help of fairies, you get to go out and you get to reclaim the kingdom from the Dark Fairy. Not Neopet's Darkest Fairy, that's a different review. And so, that's the story in a nutshell. You get some twists and turns here and there. The whole game, though, is presented through text. None of it's read, none of it's voiced. It's just text. And so it feels a little bit more like a cheaper game, but, it's fine, I guess. So as you're playing through the game, you can choose, first off, whether you want a rogue. Rogue's basically like your archer, assassin, gets in quick shots, jumps out, he's done. Warrior's your tank or your mage. And I personally chose the mage, my wife chooses the warrior, I have a kid who chooses the rogue, so we've seen it all here. And the game basically, it balances them out fairly well. The problem is it doesn't feel like the characters are distinct, but they all look the same. And that's kind of the problem. It's all the same character. It's not like, you know, they have different models. Like the rogue looks a little more lanky, a little bit more like, you know, sinister. And then the monk, or excuse me, the mage looks more like, you know, Gandalf the Grey. I am Gandalf the Grey. You know, or even the warrior looked more like, you know, He-Man type guy. You know, at least if they would have done something to make them look different enough like that, that would have been better. But no, it's just the same model, just different armor and underwear on. Whatever, guys, whatever. The skill charts are actually interesting too, because you can choose, you can like buy everything up front and just be like, I'm going to be a mage and I'm going to specialize in everything. But then as you play through the game more and more, you want to respec your character, and when you finally do, you'll eventually get to the point where you realize, hey, I only need a couple different spells to make it through everywhere. In my case, the only spells I needed was a healing spell, the wind spell, which pushes enemies back, and either the hands or the meteor spell. And they have this one where these creepy hands come up and grab enemies' ankles and try and pull them down into netherworlds. It's kind of creepy and disturbing, but hey, it works. So yeah, it is a dungeon crawler. It does competently what you'd want a dungeon crawler to do. I really have no major complaints about it, except for the fact that it's semi-generic. Morally speaking. Oh, by the way, this is 4 players local too, which does add a lot of fun to it. Unless you're playing on Vita, Vita only allows multiplayer remote, and Vita does not have cross-play with the PlayStation 3. Game Loft, what were you thinking? Morally speaking, magic use, goblins, resurrections from the dead, necromancy, summoning spirits, all sorts of just magic and stuff like that. No profanity though. Oh, the Darkest Fairy. She's got an outfit that shows everything. Ha ha. Yeah. So the usual stuff that you expect from a dungeon crawler. Unfortunately, you have issues with that. You may not want your kids playing it. Hey though, Moral Gamer, moralgamer.com. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share, because we do enjoy hearing from you. Check out our website, moralgamer.com, and we do look forward to seeing you next time. Hey Moral Gamers, love dungeon crawlers, okay? I'm going to straight up tell you, I love dungeon crawlers, and dungeon